Hello everybody, it's Bronze Bar and welcome back to Doki Doki Encore. Now, last part, we had quite a few things happen. Of course, if you watched the last part, I was picked that I confessed my love for Sayori, and went through the literature club for the first time in a while after the festival. Monika was pretty upset, but I spent the time with Sayori, and then Natsuki, and then Yuri, and things got a little strange with Yuri, but we kind of shared and skipped the poem part, and I decided to spend some time with Sayori after the literature club today. So, let me go ahead and get back into that. After dropping all of my school stuff and changing out of my uniform, I head downstairs to wait for Sayori. Also, I really don't know how to do intros to videos. Like, let's get into this and all that, because I find some of them cringy, so I don't really bother with stuff like that. Not long after I sit down, I hear a knock on my door. Come in! Sayori enters my house and goes to meet me in my living room. This is a very, very nicely made living room, too. Seeing her in my house again reminds me of all the times she'd come over to hang out with me after school when we were younger. Though, I'm just glad to be spending more time with her. Hey, Bronze! Hey, Sayori. I motion for her to join me on the couch. Sayori walks over and joins me, almost immediately resting her head on my shoulder. Aww. Instinctively, I wrap my arm around her. The smell of cinnamon emanating from her hair is very apparent. I can't help but sniff a little. Jeez, you're a little cinnamon bun, aren't you? Oh, that's so cute. Sayori giggles and blushes at my compliment. You're so good to me, Bronze, you know that? I try. It is what I promised after all, remember? Eh? I promised you that I'd be by your side and that I'd care for you no matter what you're feeling. And well, I guess I'm just doing what I think is right. Sayori wraps her arms around me, burying her face into my chest. You really do care about me, don't you, Bronze? Of course I do. I'll do anything to make sure you're happy. I can feel her trembling. Do I really deserve any of this? Deserve what? What do you mean? Your affection. Your care for me. Sayori, of course you do. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Just seeing your smile and being with you is the highlight of my day. I feel Sayori's tears soaking into my shirt. Bronze, You don't need to strain yourself, Sayori. I know what you mean. Sayori holds me tighter. As some time passes, Sayori releases her grip on me. So, got anything planned for us today? Not really. Want to see what's on TV? Sounds good to me. Turning on the TV, we spend many hours flipping through the channels, watching various game shows, animes, sitcoms, and whatever is passable enough to be on TV nowadays. Oh, that was a nice evening transition. Eventually the sun begins to set. Well, I guess that's my cue to head out. Yeah, guess so. I'll walk you back. The two of us head outside and back to Sayori's. Walking back to Sayori's, I can't help but notice how beautiful everything looks in the sunset. Yeah, this, I don't remember whoever got this, like, sunset feeling in the actual game. I don't think we did. The tinted pink sky, the bright colors giving away to the darker shades. I really should get out more. Hey, thanks for everything today. It really helped being able to spend time with you today. Well, I'm glad I was able to help, Sayori. I'll see you tomorrow. Try not to oversleep this time, Bronze. I'll try my best. With that, Sayori and I embrace each other one last time before she heads back to her place. As I'm walking back to my house, I look back at Sayori's house one more time, smiling to myself knowing that I probably helped make her day. Man, what a day. Actually, what a week. After putting on my pajamas and setting my alarm, I quickly collapse onto my bed. I think I'm getting better at handling Sayori. She's certainly full of surprises. One minute she can be all cheery and an airhead, then the next thing I know she could be having moments of self-doubt. Well, we've really only been dating for a week now. I guess we're still trying to adjust to the new reality of being in a relationship. I'm glad I decided to cheer up on her early in the morning, or to check up on her early in the morning before the festival. Knowing how she was the day before, I was afraid she might have done something rather rash. Thankfully, I guess that feeling was just in my head. Surprisingly, she was already up by the time I check up on her. Still, I can't believe my dumb luck. Finally found someone who loves me back. As it turns out, after years of trying to find the right girl, she was right in front of me the whole time. Whoo, man. Oh, this is not gonna go well, is it? It is not. As I drift off into sleep, I think to myself, life is a funny thing sometimes. Oh no. It really is, isn't it? A dark, mysterious, eerie voice echoes into my head. What is this? Who is this? I think it's just funny how anyone can do something and have it completely blow up in their face. It becomes a real inconvenience, doesn't it? You would think that little inconvenience would just make you stronger as a person. That it's just nothing more than a little obstacle in your life, trains passing by my house. Until you realize the cruel, cold truth. You aren't even a person. You barely exist at all. Just a window into our sad, little existence. It really calls into question what you believe to be reality, does it not? And I've come to realize just how fake this world really is. But I now know I know how to make it real, just for us. And you're not helping things. It's your choice on how easy you want to make this for us. This song, oh, this is getting good. This music is really good. Every choice you make either moves us closer together or farther apart. Who is this person? What the hell are they even talking about? If it wasn't for my little screw-up, none of this would be happening right now. Matter of fact, we'd almost be together by now had things gone my way. At least some of what I intended to happen had to have happened made it through somehow. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to try something else. And now, I know how to do that. You want to find out what should have happened? A door suddenly appears before me. Open it. This is what was meant to be. I can't control my actions at this point, as if I'm being controlled. My body floats over to the door. Oh god! I gently open. What the hell? What the hell? What the fuck is this? Is this real? Sayori? No, she wouldn't. She would never do something like this. No, this can't be. This is just a bad dream. I'm having a bad dream. You're lucky that this is a dream. This is what ultimately should have happened. But reality changed. And she lives. For now. You're putting me into a box by spending time with her. Do us both a favor. Stay away from Sayori. Let her die. She's not worth it. Let her suffer. Let her die. I wake up startled, my heart pounding rapidly as my lungs struggle for air. I violently gasp as I quickly open my eyes to find the world around me in nothing but haze. I feel sweat running all over my body as if I'd just come out of a sauna. My room isn't even that warm. I let out a few coughs as I prop myself up to take a few deep breaths. I rub my eyes in an attempt to clear my vision. After a few blinks, I'm able to see normally again. What the hell was that? I wearily say to myself, feel a sudden rush of pain hit my forehead as I attempt to recall the horrific sight I saw. I quickly clutch my head in an effort to control the pain. Fortunately, after a few moments, the pain subsides to a bearable level. Well, this day's already off to a great start. I try to purge what I saw last night from my memory, but I still feel like I can still see Sayori hanging. It's rather unsettling. You're telling me, man. I used to have nightmares when I was little, but I don't remember ever having this kind of reaction. Usually, I just wake up crying and run over to my parents' room. Well, granted, I can't do that so much now, considering they're away for the time being. Nor would they want a high schooler running over dramatically to their room. That'd be quite the sight for them to see. They probably would have thought they failed to raise me. I look over to my alarm clock. Well, I don't have to get up for a few more minutes, but after that experience, I might as well get up now. I slowly get out of bed to start my usual morning routine. Alright, let me save this. After getting my stuff ready for school, I head downstairs to the kitchen to fix myself up a quick breakfast. After how I woke up, I think I'd rather go with something simple. I reach for the kitchen cabinet to grab my favorite brand of cereal and quickly grab some milk from the fridge. As I sit down, I try to wrap my head around my nightmare. Let her die. I scoff to myself. The hell is that supposed to mean? Who's her? Sayori? Why on earth would I do that? More importantly, why would I let anyone die? I honestly don't know what was worse, the voice or what I saw. Just thinking about that voice sends another cold chill running down my spine. It was distorted. I couldn't quite make out who was talking. That would have been nice to know earlier. Though I could definitely tell that there was a woman's voice that spoke to me. But whoever was talking, it sounded like they were going insane. Maybe I'm the one going insane. Why am I sitting here trying to interpret this random dream? It's not like it'll happen again. I look at my watch. Oh shoot, I'm going to be late, again! I quickly eat my breakfast and rush outside to meet Sayori. I quickly eat my breakfast and then rush outside. As soon as I step outside, I feel a cold, gentle breeze flow through my hair, as if the day were greeting me. Granted, everyone's had wind blown in their faces before, but this time it feels welcoming. Well, that'd be the first time that Mother Nature's ever welcomed me. Though it's slightly cooler than yesterday because of the breeze, it's nothing I can't manage. I just hope I can get my mind off the lingering effects of that dream as soon as possible. As if the world was listening to my prayers, out of the corner of my eye, I see Sayori coming towards me. Hey, that was, startled me a little bit. Sayori suddenly pulls me into a tight embrace. I blink a few times just to make sure what I saw wasn't real. Ah, Sayori. Hug attack! Sayori squeezes me tightly. Under normal circumstances, I'd be groaning and telling Sayori to let go. Not because I don't like her hugs, but because she'd usually do it when I'm not in the mood, especially in the morning. But after what I experienced last night, and just now, I do my best to brush it off and reciprocate with a hug of my own. Sayori quickly realizes my reciprocation. My reciprocation. Bronze? You're actually hugging me back? This early on a Tuesday? When I'm giving my world-famous hug attack? Well, I didn't know they were world-famous, but... Imposter! Sayori quickly breaks free of our embrace. Oh, come on. The one time I actually hugged you back during one of your hug attacks, and you think I'm a completely different person? Just gotta make sure that you're still you, Bronze. We're gonna play this game now, too? Yes. I let out a groan. Alright, what's the question? What was my favorite thing about the festival this year? The food, I answered jokingly. Meanie. You know the real answer. I let out a small chuckle at being able to spend time with me. Yep. So, what's my prize? Usually if I answer one of Sayori's questions correctly, she'd give me a little prize. We've been doing this game ever since elementary school. I thought it would have been gotten old by now, but apparently not all of Sayori's got the apparently not all of Sayori got past the 5th grade. Well, what? Come on, you know the rules. I got it right, so you have to give me something. Now I sound like I'm the 5th grader. Thanks, Sayori. Sayori suddenly walks up to me. Close your eyes. But why? Pretty please. Alright, fine. I comply with Sayori's strange request. No peeking. Why would I? What? Come on, Bronze. We're gonna be late to school. Sayori starts skipping down the sidewalks as if nothing had happened. For a moment, I'm left starstruck and dazed. That was the first time a girl other than my own mother had kissed me on the cheek. Wait a minute. I come to the sudden realization that Sayori had set all of this up. Not bad, Sayori. But we both know who's really better. Hey, wait, Sayori, get back here! I start running after Sayori. Oh no. Sayori seems to be blissfully unaware that I'm barreling down the sidewalk to catch up to her. Sayori! Sayori turns around to see me. I'm gonna get you back for that! You have to catch me first! You know that I usually do! You forgot who's the master at tag again, didn't you? Wait. Bronze is going to get me! You can't run! I call out playfully. Oh man, this is good. This is good. I end up chasing Sayori the rest of the way to school, as the rest of the neighborhood watched with a mix of bewilderment and amusement on their faces. But I didn't care. I'm just glad that I'm able to spend time to be like my younger self sometimes around Sayori. She never really fails to bring that side out of me when she wants to. Unsurprisingly, since we ran all the way to school, we ended up arriving to school relatively early. To help pass the time, Sayori and I walk up and down the fairly empty hallways, though it was just mostly us trying to recover from earlier. I'm still silently processing the fact that Sayori somehow managed to pull all of this off. Sometimes I still forget that behind Sayori's sweet, innocent act is someone who's truly capable of being sneaky and making it work when she wants to. It's good to see that part of her hasn't changed. I'll have to keep my eye on her. Not that I should have any problem doing that nowadays. I have to admit, Bronze, you're still the fastest guy I know. Aw, jeez. I'm nowhere as fast as I used to be. True, but still even now, you'd be great for the school's track team. I think being in one club's enough for now, Sayori. Not to mention, I was never really the sportsy type. But you'd be so good at it, though. Well, if I put down my controller and went outside more, then maybe. But going outside isn't on my schedule, for a while. Bronze. Just before Sayori could finish her retort, we hear the bell ring throughout the school, signifying the start of another school's day. That was not very early for school starting. Well, I guess our discussion of my exercising routine will have to wait for later. Sayori lets out a small giggle. Alright, Bronze, I'll see you after class. Can't wait. Sayori suddenly gets up close to me again, like how she did earlier. Does she want me to... Are we at that stage of our relationship? I feel my heart beating out of my chest as soon as I lose any and all ability to coherently function. I close my eyes again. I lean into Sayori. Huh. Oh wow, are you guys a thing? I open my eyes. I can see a guy walking past us down the hallway. Oh great. It's Keith. Keith? Who the hell's Keith? Sayori backs off and tries to act as if nothing was happening. That may have been like a nod to one of the developers. One of the developers of the mod may have been named Keith. A lot of people like to pull off little bitty tricks like that. Sayori backs off and tries to act as if nothing was happening. Hey, screw off, Keith! Aren't you still trying to make that mixtape? The one with your crappy Nightcore remixes? I see that look on Keith's face completely drain. Come on, Bronze! Nightcore is real music! We both know that! If Nightcore's real music, then our generation is screwed! Keith gives me a bewildered look, but doesn't tease further, clearly trying to give us some space as he walks further down the hall and turns the corner. Ah, Keith. Interesting guy. Hopefully he won't be, a part of this game for the game's sake, because every time someone new is in the game, it does not go well. I turn back to Sayori, who has a rather disappointed look on her face. I guess we do need to be a little more careful about where and when we do these things, huh? Come on, Bronze. What? What do you have against Keith? Nothing. We just have different tastes in music, that's all. He handled the music at the festival last year when we were first years. His remixes was so bad I ended up going home early because I couldn't stand it. Aside from his quirks and occasional moments of cringe, he really isn't that bad of a guy. We just have that sort of relationship, Sayori. Kinda like how we have ours. I see. Well, I'll see you later, Bronze. Laters. Sayori and I briefly embrace each other before scurrying off to our classes. As usual, my classes aren't exciting. I feel like they drag on forever. I'm fairly certain that most of the things they're teaching us now are never going to be used in our day-to-day lives post-high school and college. Not that I've really given much thought to my future anyways. With the sound of the final bell, everyone packs up their things and starts flooding out the door in a rush to get to their clubs or get back home. Fortunately, this time, I'm one of the first few out. As I stand out outside the classroom, seeing all the other students flooding through the hallway, I'm able to somehow hear Sayori call out to me. Bronze! Bronze! I turn to my right to see Sayori standing there, waving at me. Yep, that's definitely her. I walk over to join her. Hey, Sayori. Hey, Bronze. You definitely seem to be in a good mood. That's because it's time for the literature club, silly. And because I can't wait to spend more time with you. I feel a smile form across my face. Well, let's go. Sayori happily nods as we begin our walk to the club room. We arrive at the club room with the usual scene greeting us. Yuri is in her usual spot, intently reading her book, while Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet doing who knows what. I see Monika at the teacher's desk at the front of the room, apparently working on something. However, Monika quickly notices us and flashes us a smile. Hey guys! Hey Monika. You guys seem to be doing well today. Yeah, today's been great. That's good to hear, Sayori. How about you, Bronze? How's your day been so far? The way Monika says her question sends a familiar chill down my spine. Kinda like the one I felt in my dream last night. I brushed the feeling off. Oh, it's been alright, I guess. Well, with the little literature, I'm sure we'll make your day phenomenal, Bronze. Isn't that right, Sayori? You know it. You guys go get settled. I need to work on something, and then I have something to share with everyone. That's awesome, Monika. I can't wait. Sayori happily walks to her usual spot and sets her things down. I'm a little intrigued at what Monika's announcement is, so I decide to indulge in my curiosity. I turn to Monika. So, what's the announcement? Oh, come on, Bronze. It's a surprise. And I can't spoil a surprise that's meant for everyone, now can I? Fair enough. So, how are things with you and Sayori? My mind goes completely blank for a split second until I realize that Monika's the only one who knows that Sayori and I are a couple. Oh, well, things are going well, I guess. She could be a bit of a handful at times, you know. Monika lets out a small laugh. Well, that's Sayori, but I'm glad to hear that things are going well between you guys. Thanks, Monika. Well, hey, if you ever need any advice, I'd be more than happy to help. I just love seeing the two of you being happy together. I'm surprised Monika's taking such a serious investment in my relationship with Sayori. I guess her and Sayori are bigger friends than I first realized. Well, it helps to have someone to turn to in case I need advice. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Monika. Well, I don't want to keep you any longer from her than I should, so... No, you're fine, Monika. Thank you. No problem. If you want to talk more, I'll be here. I've actually been working on this poem since last night if you want to see it, how it turned out. I'll certainly keep that in mind, Monika. Monika smiles as she turns and heads back to the teacher's desk. I turn and face the rest of the room, with everyone doing their respective activities. Well, it makes no sense for me to stand out in the open like this. Who should I hang out with? Alright. Save this. Okay. Let's... Sayori... let's go with my second favorite Monika. I decided to take Monika up on her offer to show me her poem. Whoa! What's this music? Sure enough, Monika's at the teacher's desk, reading a piece of paper that I assume to be her poem. Hey, Monika! Monika tips her head to me to see her call her, but she instantly smiles when she sees that it's me. Bronze! I take it you wanted to see my poem after all. You know it. Not to mention, I really do enjoy reading your poems, even if I don't quite understand what they're trying to say sometimes. Monika manages a small giggle. Well, that's the beauty of writing, Bronze. You can't write about anything. Or you can write about anything. As long as you put your best effort into it, you can almost feel the soul of the writer when you read their work. Sometimes the most beautiful things are the things we don't understand. And sometimes, there may not even be a correct meaning behind their work. It's just left up to the reader to think for themselves on what they believe it means. But I think your poetry skills have improved since you first started, so maybe you'll be able to understand this one. Despite my best efforts, I blush at Monika's compliment. Thank you, Monika. I'm glad you think I'm getting better. Aw, Bronze. I'm really lucky to know someone as sweet and humble as you, aren't I? I'm just lucky to have Monika complimenting me like this. I think to myself about how many guys would be tripping over themselves just to be in my shoes right now. Aw, that's a custom sprite. That's really cute. Just being able to see how she is now. Her emerald eyes, her irresistible smile, and her exceptional puns. Oh, man. Future Jackson, pop up a meme. This was based off of a meme. And I know that meme, and that was really well placed. Wait, why am I thinking like this? What about Sayori? I snap out of my train of thought. Well, I try. Monika glances down to the paper on her desk. If you're still working on it, I can come back later. Oh no, it's fine, Bronze, really. I actually just finished it. I see another smile start to form across Monika's face. I hope I didn't forget to write a poem when we were supposed to. Monika giggles again. Don't worry about it, Bronze. I just made it for fun this time. Are you ready to read it? You know it. I hope you like it, Bronze. Am I actually gonna read a poem? Okay. Connection. I found myself standing alone, watching connections being made around me. I stood alone. Disconnected. Many feelings swept through me, if you could even call them feelings. Emptiness. Cold. Lifelessness. When I saw hope in front of me, I felt desperate. A chance to escape? A way to heal? I needed it no matter what the cost, and I was prepared to pay. And then, a miracle happened. I felt a new connection all my own. It came to me when I expected it the least. I felt electric, blissful, alive. Now I feel I've begun to see meaning in what looked meaningless. That maybe my desperation is what was meaningless. And now that I have this connection, that I feel such fulfillment because of it, I never want to be apart. So, what did you think? It's great, Monika! I think this is your best one yet! I really like the way you made it flow. And the way you ended it was pretty solid, too. I like the title, too. Connection. It really stands out. I hand her back the poem. Glad you liked it, Bronze. I spent a lot of time on it, so I'm glad it all paid off. Monika, everything you do pays off in the end. Monika looks at me with an intrigued look on her face. Eh? What do you... Did she ever say eh in the original game? I don't think she did. What do you mean? You're smart, friendly, talented, beautiful. Oh, come on, Bronze. Huh? You're just buttering me up now, aren't you? Oh, that little winky face is so cute. Monika's eyes take a suggestive tone. Oh! Suggestive is an understatement. She stands up abruptly, leaning towards me in an almost seductive manner. I was not expecting this either. I feel my heart start pounding in my chest as I feel a drop of sweat trickle down my back. Well, maybe a little. I did like your poem, though, honest. I'm stammering with my words as I feel Monika's breath brush across my face. Monika's eyes scan me up and down. You know, Bronze, you really should straighten out your tie. Did her mouth just, like, move up and down? It's important to me that all my club members look as professional as possible. Yeah, you're totally right. How careless of me. Monika suddenly grabs a hold of my tie. Aww. I will admit this is pretty cute. I just didn't expect it the first time. Hey, let me fix that for you. Her voice is a whisper at this point. I can't help but stare into her eyes as she looks up to me. I never thought the color emerald could be so beautiful. Monika slightly parts her lips as I feel her warm breath gaze across my neck. This feels good. Never in a million years would I've ever thought that I'd be like this with Monika. In fact, I never thought I'd be this close to Monika, period. Speaking of finding, I briefly look around the room. There's no way that they haven't at least looked up once and saw us like this, or even overheard what we were saying. It's not like we were really being that quiet to begin with. Yuri still seems to be into a book, Sayori's spacing out, and Natsuki is in her usual spot under the windowsill, still reading her manga. Everyone looks concerned, except Natsuki. Natsuki don't give a shit. Oh, Sayori's spacing out, it's sad. I turn back to meet Monika's gaze. Words cannot truly describe what looks back at me. Everything about her is perfect. It's as if all my natural senses are being bombarded by the figure standing in front of me. All desire at this point has left my mind. I just want to be with her. Just her. Wait, what? Did I say that or did she say that? I guess I said it. You know, Bronze, I'm surprised Sayori doesn't fix this for you. And maybe I should help you get it up in the morning instead. How does she know about that? Monika puts her hand on my cheek as she intensely looks me in the eyes. I can't tell if Monika's just teasing me or if it's actually being serious here. Oh, how do I respond to something like that? My mind goes completely numb. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. My hands are resting on her lips. And Monika has the look on her face. My anxiety shoots through the roof. My heart is pounding at 1,000,000 miles a second. My palms become sweaty and knees weak as I feel like my legs are about to give out any second. Is this my chance? My chance to be with the Monika? I need to tell you something important, Bronze. Yeah? Monika leads into my ear to whisper something. Good choice. Just suddenly I hear Sayori get up. Oh my gosh, guys! I completely forgot! Monika has an important announcement to make! Whoa, really? I see Natsuki and Sayori's eyes turn to me and Monika. Yuri, confused with what's going on, turns around, only to see what Natsuki and Sayori are staring at. Monika and I practically look like we were just slow dancing in the middle of the club room. All three girls are looking at us with a bit of an irritated, almost jealous expression on their face. Oh man, that face with Sayori. I can't take Sayori seriously with that face. Great. Well, if it's up to me to attempt to salvage this situation, I clear her voice and suddenly separate from her. Monika looks at me with a sudden look of shock and disappointment, as if she wanted this to last longer. I can't really blame her though. Well, Monika, thanks for the advice. It was very inspiring. Monika quickly catches on to what I'm saying. Oh, well, Bronze, you can come to me anytime. Monika gives me a wink. Excuse me. I can't help but manage to smile to Monika. I feel all the blood rush to my face as I turn around to face the others. None of the others make eye contact with me as they just go on, as they just go to join us at the front of the club room. On my way to the front of the room, Sayori stops me. Oh no. Hey, Sayori. What's that about, Bronze? Sayori sternly looks at me, a mix of pain and anger building up in her eyes. How do I explain this to her? Should I? You're really gonna lie? I'm ashamed at just even the sight of being suggested. I'm gonna apologize. I sigh to myself. I might as well man up and apologize. Sayori, I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to act in such a way, and I promised you. I love you and only you. That was just a mistake. Oh no. Oh no, mistake. I promise it won't happen again. Sayori looks at a pained sigh before putting on a smile. It's alright, Bronze. I forgive you. You should stick to seeing Monika, you cheating jerk. Oh no. Come on, let's not keep the others waiting. This isn't gonna be good, is it? Alright, I'm gonna stop it there again. Well, a lot of things happened in this episode, a lot of strange things. I'm definitely going to be playing through this demo a second time, because I want to see what happens if I didn't pick Sayori. But, like I always say, if you enjoyed this mod, just let me know in the comments, and if you want to see more mods like this, let me know down there as well. But aside from that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and of course, thank you all for watching.